Are you over 60 or caring for someone who is? Drinking water might seem like a no-brainer, but for seniors, it can actually become risky if done the wrong way. Every morning, millions of older adults unknowingly make simple mistakes with water that can lead to dizziness, fatigue, and even serious health problems. In today's video, we're uncovering 4 common water habits that could be doing more harm than good. And mistake number 3? Almost nobody talks about it, but it's shockingly common. We're diving into the most overlooked water-related issues older adults face in the morning. These aren't just small slip-ups. They can quietly affect energy, blood pressure, and overall well-being. Whether you're caring for a parent or you're in your golden years yourself, this video is your wake-up call to make sure you're starting the day safely and smartly. You'll be surprised how a few simple tweaks can make a huge difference. If you care about living healthier and staying sharp, don't just watch. Take action. Smash that like button if you're ready to feel better every morning, and make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss out on tips that could protect your health or someone you love. And we want to hear from you. Have you ever felt off after drinking water in the morning? Let us know in the comments. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Number 1, drinking too much too fast. Mornings can feel rushed, especially for older adults who are eager to start their day on a healthy note. One of the first habits many adopt is drinking a big glass of water right after waking up. It's a common belief that this kickstarts hydration and helps the body function better. But while the intention is good, the way it's done can sometimes cause more harm than benefit, especially for seniors dealing with heart or blood pressure concerns. When the body is just waking up, it's still adjusting. After hours of rest, your system is in a gentle, slower state. Pouring in a full glass of water too fast can overwhelm it. Imagine trying to run a marathon the moment you open your eyes. It would feel jarring. The same goes for your organs when a large amount of water rushes in at once. It can throw off your balance, making you feel lightheaded or even nauseous. For people with heart conditions or blood pressure issues, this sudden intake can trigger unexpected reactions. Your blood volume adjusts rapidly, which might cause a sharp dip in blood pressure, or strain your heart slightly as it tries to compensate. Some people even feel a sudden wave of dizziness or discomfort that they can't quite explain, not realizing that it might be from the way they're hydrating. A gentler approach works much better. Think of your morning like easing into a warm bath, not jumping into an ice-cold pool. Start with a few sips or half a glass. Give your body a moment to respond. This small act of patience gives your system time to wake up and begin functioning at its own pace. After a few minutes, you can drink more if needed without any discomfort. Hydration is important, but how you hydrate matters just as much. A slow, mindful start to your day not only feels better, but supports your body in ways that last throughout the day. It's not about how much you drink, but how kindly you treat your body from the moment you open your eyes. Number 2, using cold water right away. Imagine it's a warm afternoon and you reach for a glass of ice-cold water. That first sip feels crisp and invigorating, almost like it shocks your senses awake. But for older adults, especially those over 60, that chilly refreshment might be doing more harm than good. While it seems harmless, cold water can create subtle stress inside the body that often goes unnoticed until it starts showing up as discomfort or odd symptoms. When very cold water hits your digestive system, it can cause the blood vessels in your stomach to tighten. This makes it harder for your body to process what you've eaten. You might feel bloated, sluggish, or even slightly nauseous afterward, without connecting the feeling to what you drank. For someone younger, this might pass quickly, but aging bodies tend to react more intensely and recover more slowly from even small internal disturbances. There's also the issue of circulation. Drinking icy water can briefly reduce blood flow, which is a bigger deal than it sounds. Proper blood circulation helps keep muscles relaxed and joints limber. When blood vessels constrict, it can make arthritis or general muscle stiffness feel worse. That morning ache in your knees or the slow start to your day might be quietly linked to that glass of cold water you had with breakfast. Many seniors also deal with sensitive chest areas or heart concerns. Cold water has been known to cause a sudden feeling of tightness or mild pain in the chest. Not necessarily dangerous, but definitely unsettling. It's the body's natural reaction to a sudden temperature shock. This can trigger anxiety or discomfort that lingers longer than expected. Even if the effects seem minor, they add up over time and can subtly wear down your energy and mood. Warm or room temperature water, on the other hand, slips through your system more gently. It supports smoother digestion, steadier blood flow, and a more balanced internal temperature. It doesn't shock the body, it soothes it. Especially for those in their golden years, it's a small shift with big benefits. Swapping the ice for something a little milder isn't about giving something up. It's about giving your body a better chance to thrive with every sip. Number 3, taking medications with plain water on an empty stomach. Every morning, many older adults begin their day with a glass of water and a handful of pills. It feels like the right thing to do, getting your medications in early before the day begins. But what seems like a good habit can sometimes cause more harm than help. Taking medications on an empty stomach can lead to problems that aren't always obvious right away. Nausea, discomfort, or even a burning feeling in the stomach might follow. And over time, that irritation can become something more serious. Medications interact with your body in different ways, and some need food to be absorbed properly. Without it, they might not work the way they should. Others can be harsh on an empty stomach and cause side effects that could have been avoided with a small meal or even a glass of milk. It's not about taking fewer pills, it's about taking them the right way. And that often means paying attention to what's happening around the medication, not just the medication itself. Imagine someone taking their blood pressure pills first thing in the morning, as they've done for years. They may not realize that the dizziness they feel afterward is connected to the lack of food in their stomach. Or someone else might start to feel sick after their arthritis meds, not knowing that just a bit of toast could make a big difference. These aren't rare situations. They're common, and they're often overlooked. It's easy to assume that water is always the safest choice, and in many cases it is. But not always. Some medications can actually lose their effectiveness if taken with just water and no food. Others might hurt the stomach lining over time if there's nothing there to protect it. This is why checking the label, reading the instructions, or even asking a doctor or pharmacist becomes so important. What works well for one medication might not work at all for another. Taking medicine the right way doesn't just mean remembering to take it. It means understanding how your body handles it, what helps it do its job, and what might be getting in the way. So before you reach for that glass of water tomorrow morning, pause for a moment. Maybe it's a cracker, a banana, or a bit of cereal first. That small step could make all the difference in how you feel and how well your medicine works. Number 4, drinking while standing or moving around. Not many people give much thought to how they drink water. It's something we all do, often without thinking, especially when we're in a hurry. You grab a glass, take a few gulps while standing by the sink or pacing through the house, and then move on. But here's the thing. Your body actually reacts differently depending on your posture when you drink. It may sound strange, but something as basic as standing or moving around while drinking water could be affecting your health more than you realize. When you're standing or walking and drinking at the same time, your body doesn't process the water as smoothly. The flow of water hits the stomach a bit too quickly, which can disrupt the natural rhythm of your digestion. Instead of being gently absorbed, the water rushes in, which might confuse your internal system. Over time, this can lead to minor but noticeable issues, like feeling heavy after drinking or experiencing bloating without really understanding why. It's especially important for older adults, whose digestive systems tend to be more sensitive. A simple glass of water, when consumed too quickly and in the wrong posture, can lead to discomfort like heartburn or even a tight sensation in the chest. The kidneys, too, take on unnecessary pressure when you're not seated while drinking. These small internal reactions might not seem dramatic at first, but they can add up, especially when repeated every day over time. The good news is that the solution is incredibly simple. Just sit down. That's it. Find a chair, pause for a moment, and allow your body to relax as you drink. When you sit, your muscles ease up and your digestive system aligns in a way that helps the water move smoothly and purposefully through your body. Breathing calmly and drinking slowly turns this everyday act into a little moment of care, a quiet check-in with yourself. It's a habit that takes barely a minute to adjust, but the benefits can be lasting. You may start to notice you feel lighter, more hydrated, and even less fatigued after drinking. It's not about being perfect, but about tuning into your body in small ways that matter. So the next time you're reaching for water, take a seat. Give your body the stillness it needs to receive that life-giving drink the right way. Every morning we wake up with the chance to set the tone for the rest of our day. But what many people don't realize, especially those over 60, is that some of the smallest habits in the early hours can have a surprisingly big impact on how we feel. It's not always about doing something extra. Sometimes it's about noticing what we've been doing wrong without even realizing it. These quiet mistakes may seem harmless in the moment, but over time, they can wear us down without making a sound. Picture this. You wake up and reach straight for your phone, scrolling through messages or headlines before even getting out of bed. Maybe you skip a glass of water thinking it's no big deal, or delay breakfast because you're not hungry yet. These might feel like small choices, but your body, especially as it ages, is constantly asking for the right kind of support. The older we get, the more those tiny decisions matter. Not because we're weaker, but because we're wiser about what helps and what doesn't. Your digestion, for example, is especially sensitive in the morning. It's just like a car that needs to warm up before it can run smoothly. Ignoring this can cause sluggishness, bloating, or that feeling of discomfort that lingers through the afternoon. And when your energy feels off, it doesn't always come from big things like bad sleep or illness. It's often from the quiet mistakes we make at the start of the day. The body remembers them, even if we don't. But here's the hopeful part. Just as small mistakes can build up, so can small victories. A gentle stretch instead of staying curled up under the blanket, a glass of room temperature water to wake up your system, or even stepping into the sunlight for a few breaths, all of this signals your body that it's safe, strong, and ready. These are the little rituals that don't take time or effort, but give so much back in return.